welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. And I don't know, but let me see if I can get this right. How are you today? I hope that everyone is doing well, and I am happy to be here with you today. And I'm excited about um, this topic because we have been talking about our gardens and putting it together and what we want to see in our gardens for 2022. And I've been using my gardening journal to help me in designing the gardens. And one of the things that I really want to do is to enhance my garden with roses. I love roses in the garden. There's something very exciting about that. And especially in June. And when you have fragrant roses, it's just awesome because when you walk into the garden, you can smell the perfume. So you're not just taking in the sounds of the garden. Hello, Rambo. How are you? Good. How are you? I'm doing fine. So, I got my David Austin Rose catalog. It came in, and I'm so excited about this because we did talk about discussing roses. My hair is. We did discuss roses and having that conversation about roses. Hey, Amir, how are you? How are you? We talked about, hey, Sonia, woo! That catalog came in. And in the past, I have been collecting David Austin catalogs. One of the first catalogs that I've had, or one of the videos that I did when I got my David Austin catalogs, I actually had a really great time putting it together and checking it out. Hey, Coco, finally made it live. Yes, how are you, my sweetie pie? Good to have you. And Geraldine, I think it is. But anyway, I'll call you Coco. Yes, so good to have you. Good evening. Oh, Gardens on Me is in the house. Good evening. Yes, doing good. That's wonderful, my sweet. And we are setting up for snow. We're supposed to have, hey, Hugo, Hoogie, Homestead. Excuse me, but it's so good to have you. You're going to have to give me the phonetics for that again. Yes, Beverly, nice to have you. Hi from, yeah, Hooga Homestead, Hooga Homestead. Yeah, Hooga Homestead, yes. Yes, yes. I'm so glad you're so patient with us because you know how that is. You guys make me so happy. I was feeling a little tired and a little kind of, melancholy, if that's the word for it. And you guys are making me feel so happy just having your presence here with me. It's just a wonderful thing. Thank you, thank you so much. For coming in. And I know that you all are rose lovers. Coco, I know you're a rose lover. And you too, Beverly, and Sonia, you all have roses in your gardens. And you too, Rambo, yes. Good to see you, yes, good to see you, good to see you. You know we will be here. Yes, you all are so faithful. Mwah. To all of you, you're so good to me. What a community, sure am. You all are rose lovers. Well, I have been collecting David Austin rose catalogs since 2019. I know that doesn't, I was thinking about that. That's really not a long time, but yet the years are moving quickly and swiftly. So this is the first one that I got. And this was in 2019, the Handbook of Roses. And this was the 20th USA edition. and I loved it. It was just so fantastic when I got it, because at that time I was thinking about getting a David Austin rose. At the time I had my Eden climbing rose and I had my Cornelia rose in my garden, and I gotten them from Home Depot as a bare root rose, and they did very well, and they're still doing very well in my garden. But then there have been times when I've purchased roses, especially the hybrid tea roses, and they would just disappear or after a couple of years, or even the next year. I have several David. You do? Oh my goodness, great, 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 great. But I do not even have one. I don't even have a David Austin rose. As much as I love the style, I love the cottagey look. I think there is in the back of my head some kind of fear that something will happen to the rose, that I'm going to end up spending this money, longing for this rose, and something will happen to it. Yeah, that would be a splurge for you too, Sonia. Yes, I do. I have Abraham Darby and Heidi Hall by David Austin. One is pink and the other yellow. Very fragrant. Yeah, I want one, and I really have to gain the courage to actually get it. I have I've ordered roses though before from um, Jackson and Perkins when I first got into gardening, and some of them lived and some of them didn't live. And I think that's what discouraged me from actually going ahead. Hello, G Mama Grows. Yes, good to have you all. And I got like Double Delight here, and Mr. Lincoln from Jackson and Perkins before. And I mean, they lasted for a little bit. And the year when I planted them in, they were good, but then they disappeared. So I've kind of I'm a little wary. I'm a little afraid, I think. There is some fear, I think, on going ahead and getting that David Austin rose. But I do want to get it. I do want to get it. And in Jackson and Perkins, what I had gotten, what was it, Jackson and Perkins? One of them, I had gotten a couple of them, and I seem to have done better too with the climbing roses. And I think because at the time my garden was filled with trees, and because of the fact that there wasn't enough sunlight in the garden area, that my roses didn't do as well. But last year, last gardening year, they actually have done a lot better. And I think it's because there's more sun now, and because I have cut down the trees around it, that they're getting more sunlight. And then in my jewel garden area where I had bought, hey Deborah, how you doing? You know what I did? I don't know if it worked, but I went back to my comment section, and I went back and I gave you all a like. I don't know if that brought you all in, but I said, let me try it, because I said, I want people to be here. So I'm going to like you, and hopefully it will make a ding on your phone and you will come and be a part. I hope it worked. I did that for you, especially Deborah. I hope that, did you get a like from me? Um, and I said, that way you all will show up. Yeah, but I'm so glad that you came. It's good. Anyway, before I had so many trees, Queen of Sweden, Claire Austin, and Wallerton Old Hall are the ones I have. Yeah, I saw your beautiful roses, Coco. You're in it. You definitely a rosarian. You're putting it together. It's so good. But anyway, I did try, as I said, I have the Peace Rose and some other roses that that I planted. That's my daughter. She's getting something to eat, so excuse her. So I planted, but they've died back, but yet they've come back again. And of course, you know that I have the, yes, I got my notification a little late, but I got it. You did? I did. Yeah, I said, let me try this just to remind you all, just in case you forgot that you'd come. So I'm glad that it works. So I'll try to keep it up. So make sure you all leave comments so that I can remind you. Because what I did was I went back to one of my videos where there were a lot of comments, and I went back and I liked each and every one of you. And I said, well, this way they'll get a little notification saying somebody liked their comment or that I liked your comment, and that way you'll be reminded to come on and join me tonight. But anyway, so I am so happy that you all are here. And we have been talking about and planning the gardens. And I have been having so much fun with my journal. I hope that you have a journal. If you have my journal, that's fantastic. But if not, if you have your own notebook, make sure that you take notes. And I've found that those gardeners that I've been listening to, that everyone seems to have written down their dream of what they want for a garden. And they've really started to look at the supplies and what they may need to have a successful garden. And I think planning ahead is huge if we want to make sure that we have success. But also, it gives us something to look forward to, because now you have a vision and you've written a vision. This is very biblical, actually. That, it says, write the vision and make it plain so that you can run with it. Yeah, so that's what I think too, that this is very much a part of that, is to write your vision, make it plain so that you can now run with it, that you can now put it together and make it happen. And that, I think, is what the journal offers. It gives you that ability to know what to look for, because you're intentional and you're not just haphazard. Have you ever gone to the store when you go grocery shopping and you don't make a grocery list, that you end up coming home with all kinds of other things other than what you really, really needed? Anytime I go grocery shopping and I don't make a list and I don't start to pre-plan, then yes, the journal is good to help you visualize what you want. Thank you, Sonia. Yay! But making a list or a plan just helps you to organize yourself. And it is a good skill and strategy to develop. And as gardeners, to really get the full essence and success that you want to get, it's good to pre-plan. You should use that Bible verse for your next journal. I might just put it in there. Thank you, Deborah. So envisioning what you want, organizing it and planning it, putting it together, really helps you to know what you're looking for, and that way you can be intentional, right? Making a list saves me time and money. Yes, exactly. And so when you see what you want, also, well, this is what I really want, versus just, every now and then, yes, you might just walk in and you just want to, hey, Sharon, how are you, sweet? Nice to have you here with us. Every now and then you just want to, what I would say, a window shop. I don't know if we do window shopping now with COVID and everything, but window shopping, I used to. But the thing is sometimes you go into the store and you end up coming out with something that you really didn't intend to buy, and that could be a hindrance. But anyway, pre-planning is great. Well, hello, beautiful whole soul brothers and soul sisters. Many blessings to you all. Hello, Sheree. How are you? Cherie Black Tropical Homestead. How are you? Good to have you here. So, if you haven't watched my latest videos, Go back and watch them because I've been having a lot of fun. And since we were talking last week about the seeds and creating the gardens, well, the seeds appeared. And you know what? The next day, after talking about with you all and coming together with you all, you know what happened? My David Austin catalog showed up. And we said we were going to talk about roses and flowers and the catalogs. And at the time, I didn't have my catalog. And then you know what happened? My catalog came in the my catalog. You know how hard it was for me not to send out or create a video and let you all see it? Yeah, flowers. Yes, G Mama grows flowers. Ooh, if you didn't watch my videos, you know what? I got 100 seed packets of the American seeds. I had 84. I remember we spoke into existence. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. There's power in the word. Just speak it. Why do you want it? Write a vision, put it down, and speak it into existence. Whatever you want, speak it. Believe it. It'll come. Well, anyway, my seeds came. Remember, I talked to you all about this. We were talking about the seeds and so forth. And then my seeds showed up. I seen all those seeds you got. Yes, 84. And then I ended up getting another 16 packets of seeds. So now I have all of my seeds in my cute little box from the Dollar Tree. But yes, God does hear his children. Look at all these seeds. It's kind of overwhelming, you know. Because now I have to make something happen with those seeds. So that's the flower garden. So I'm looking at, I got about 40 packs of seeds. Yay, son, yeah. Woo! That's awesome. Congratulations, Soul Sister. Seeds and more seeds. Woo! It makes me kind of giddy. You're ready for the growing season. That's right. Well, I'm almost there, Rambo. The thing is that I'm going to have to get now soil. I've got to get good. Oh, I went to Costco today. I went shopping, and I watched the video. You watched the videos? Thank you, sweet. Oh, did you see my cup? I even got this beautiful mug. Beautiful. Isn't that nice? With the tree and the hearts. I saw this mug. I couldn't leave it. I said, this is great. Anyway, yeah, isn't it pretty? And it wasn't, of course, $2, but it's beautiful. Yes, I went looking for cherry tomato and tomato seeds and found the black cherries too. You did, Deborah. Fantastic, fantastic. So now we have that part set. I have that part set as far as the flower garden, the cut flower garden. And I've been using this book as a guide, Cut Flower Garden. And I found out that Erin, if you follow her on Instagram, Florette Farm on Instagram, that she is now talking about roses. And she did this series in which the Roma, okay, and she's doing this series on roses and antique roses and also the David Austin roses. I subscribed to her. She's amazing, yes, she is. And she did this 4-part series. If you haven't signed up, subscribe to her and go through it and read it. Oh, I need somebody. Oh, there's one sec. We got to remove this troll out of here. But we have to, if you go and you check her out, you can get a lot of information. So I'm planning on following her I'm planning on following her so that I could follow her process with developing roses, and hopefully that will help me to remove my fear of messing up my David Austin rose. For some reason, I feel that the Home Depot rose, well, if I paid $8 for it and something happens to it, I could survive that. But if I paid, how much are these roses? I think it's like $32. And isn't that terrible? $32 for one rose. So I'm like, I'm going to invest that amount in a rose, and it's a bare root rose. And I don't want it just for. You follow her on Instagram too? Good, Deborah. Yeah. If it doesn't live, I feel so bad. But I'm going to gain the courage, because God does not want us to be in fear. They're easy to grow, Coco. Thank you for the encouragement, honey. I'm going to look to you for help and encouragement and inspiration. Yes. And God doesn't want us to walk in fear. He wants us to walk in faith. And now that I've discovered this feeling, what was keeping me back from actually diving into my David Austin. Woo, I caught you. Stardusted too. How are you? Not a problem. That's good, honey. And also, I need you all, as we go along, send me pictures of your roses so I can put it on the website as well. All right, so let me. I'm hopefully I haven't been all over the place, but let me start again here and circle back a little bit. All right, so I've been following David Austin and his handbook since 2019. And I got this beautiful handbook from him. This was my first one. I actually did a video on the handbook, and I did it as Lady Wisdom Speaks, which is my spiritual channel. My other channel is more biblical, anyway, I did it on that channel before I broke off and created this gardening channel, because it was just getting too crowded, the two channels. But anyway, so that was it. That was my introduction to David Austin. And it was so great because I loved it, because in this was the 20th year edition in 2019, and David Austin had actually passed away that particular year. But when I looked at all of his the different catalogs or examples of them, I said, wow, this is a collector's item. I'm going to start collecting David Austin catalogs here. And then when you get the catalog, there's so much information and inspiration, in the catalog, that I decided that I was going to use it. But yeah, he passed away. David Austin, I used to follow him on HDTV. They used to have a lot of gardening shows. I'm talking about in the 90s, 80s, 90s, the late 80s into the 90s. That's when you could see all of these gardening shows, and they used to talk about flowers and, like Penelope Hobhouse. Let's see, Gertrude Jekyll. Those are some beautiful flowers on the cover. Yes, David Austin. And they would talk about, they had this show called Roses, Roses, Roses. And then they remember, they used to talk also about the, in California, how they have the Parade of Roses. They used to show the Parade of Roses. And so I fell in love with roses, and I knew of David Austin. And then, of course, HDTV changed their concept and decided to talk about refab and about redesigning homes and things like that. They were more on the homes part than on the garden part. And so I lost touch with that. So I was really glad to be able to get it. So this was the first one that I got. And as I said, in it, there is so much information on how to care for roses, the different types of roses. And then, so that's 2019. 19. And then I did another video on this one. This was 2020s. So if you check out David Austin Roses, and you'll see it come up. My video on this, on the 2020 David Austin Roses. And then last year, this is last year's rose book, 2021. Look at the color. So, and this year, I sure could use that info. Yeah. Well, order it, Starduster. It is free. Go to David Austin, type in David Austin, and type in when they ask you for free catalog, just type in your information and it will come to you. And you'll have your own copy of the David Austin catalog. This catalog is totally different from other catalogs. These are like how other catalogs, like this is Jackson and Perkins catalog, which is a beautiful, they sell beautiful roses. But you can get a lot of Jackson Perkins roses at Home Depot. That's where I got a lot of their roses from. And they're right about March, around March, you can get bare root roses from them. And they're definitely getting more and more expensive. I remember the first time I bought roses from Home Depot, they were about $6, $5.99. But now they're about $10 or so. But still, they're great because they're bare root and you can get them, and they grow because mine have grown. I've had some success, and and even if you have them for a year or two, it's fine as well because you enjoy it. But anyway, so this is it, and the texture is so fabulous. How many of you have your catalog? I know that some of you have already ordered your catalog. Do you have your David Austin catalog already? Did any of you? I know some of you did say that you've ordered it and it has come in. Well, save them. It's beautiful. It's like a book, and it's just nice. Your roses are outstanding. Thank you, Bev. Thank you, Beverly. I love this one. Yeah. I'll be ordering mine. I may try roses again since my last one died. Yeah, yes. Come on, Garden G Mama Grows. I've got to order one. You didn't order one yet, Sonia? I have mine and ordered rose last fall. You did. Coco, so tell us a little bit. I mean, I know you're typing, but tell us a little bit about, you did share some of the roses. Which one do you like the most? And which color? For all of you, there are different colors. What I love about the David Austin catalog is inside, they show you all of the various colors of roses that you could have and the different types. I have to get some plants out of my truck. I'll be right back. Okay, no problem, Starduster. They have different colors. It shows you the different colors that are available. Look at that. Of roses. So you can decide on what color palette that you want to have. And they talk about, so let me go over it real quick with you, give you a little preview of the catalog. All right, so here it is. David Austin 2021 English Rose Collection. And then it says here, planting a little positivity. Well, I need that. I see mine on the second row in your book, pink. You do? Let me see. Okay, second row. What's the name of yours, Bev? I love white roses. Second row. Which pink? Is it Gentle Hermone or Wisley? or Lady of the Lake, or the Generous Gardener. All the colors are stunning, but I love more cream colored roses. That's what Coco says. I love white roses, Sonia says. Coco says all the colors are stunning, but I love more cream colored roses. Okay. And Dale Homestead, how are you? Hello, Catherine in chat. Popping in to say hello and hit that like button. That's right. Hit that like button, people. Hi, everyone. My tiny garden. Hi, how are you? Abraham Darby. Okay, let me see. You said it's Abraham Darby? I don't see it. But that doesn't mean that it's not here, because I'm trying to look at it quickly. I don't see it, Beth, but I'll look for it. But anyway, so when you get your catalog, go to David Austin and then make a subscription, subscribe to it, and you'll get it in the mail so that you can look at it. I've ordered Jude the Obscure. What color is that, Coco? Jude the Obscure. What color is that, Coco? I don't see it. But as I go through, maybe it'll cream. Okay, thank you. Cream. I don't see it in this section. Maybe it's in another section as we go through. I'll look for it, okay? All right, so planting a little positivity. That's what it says. And then it gives you some beautiful scenes here of flowers and roses. And I like that. I like when they show what the rose looks like in the landscape. And you can get an idea of what it'll appear to be like. About to order that David Austin catalog right now. Hey, Cassie, how are you, my sweetie? Yes, how are you? It says, as we look forward to the coming seasons with renewed energy and optimism, it is our pleasure to welcome you to the David Austin Roses 2022 collection. Discover at your leisure themes that bring a touch of Britishness to your gardens and outdoor spaces. This year's handbook is sure to transport you to the heart of the English gardens and places that influence everything we do here at David Austin. Not before me, Cassie. Ha ha ha, Beverly says. We hope to inspire you with an abundance of ideas and a plethora of plants for creating your own unique take on the English garden. Be that in the style of a rural cottage garden for pretty simplicity and easy upkeep, encouraging a pollinator happy habitat for a healthy garden ecosystem, or by growing roses in a repurposed barrel to rustic feel. Just went to order it. You guys are making me laugh. Find your rose style within that collection, brimming with color, fragrance, charm, and character. There's truly something for everyone. And I love that. I love the little commentary. It's a book, and it's beautiful. I ordered online the David Austin Roses. I can't get from my local nursery. Yeah, oh. Well, that's probably what I'm going to have to do. And it says, we are David Austin Roses, craftsmen, farmers, hybridizers, rose experts, plants, planet, and people. The health and well-being of our plants is at the core of everything we do. Our goal today remains the same as it did at the beginning, to develop the healthiest roses possible without compromising their beauty, fragrance, grace, and most importantly, their charm. Above all, we love roses and we want to see them thrive. Well, good, because if I'm going to invest in these roses, they better last. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? That cottage feel. Oh, and look at this. Lovely, lovely. English cottage garden with roses. And you know, I call my garden an urban, English style cottage garden here in the Northeast. And so this is so beautiful. This rose reminds me of my Eden Climber rose. But I love the cabbagey style of roses. Isn't it beautiful? I love this one specifically. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. And they are supposed to be very highly fragrant. I see I'm turning into a garden catalog junkie. I was banned last summer for buying any David Austin roses. You were, Coco? Someone banned you? Save your money, girl. It's your money. Save it. Save it just for that. And then they show you a mixed border. Well, you know, yes. Yeah. I love the mixed border look. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? My teeny garden. Oh, yes. Roses for mixed borders. Well, that's exactly how I would definitely display the roses. More of a mixed border appeal, whereas with other roses, some people just have a rose garden where they just have roses and that's it. But to me, I like the mixed border effect. I love the mixture of planting it with other things. And then climbing roses. I have a climbing rose, and it's called Eden Climbing Rose, and Eden Climber, and it's a different company, but it's similar to the David Austin style rose, and that rose is just so beautiful. Toting by Gentle Golden Celebration, Melnox, the Country Parson, Charlotte, and Charles Darwin. My borders are beautiful. Yeah, this is your color, right, Coco? This is your color. Cream. And then you can grow roses in a container, but I'm not. Yes, that's your color. You could grow roses in a container. I don't know if I'd want to grow my rose in a container, because I'm wondering if it will grow to its full size. I guess there are some that are designed for growing in a container, or you'll have to have the right size, like a whiskey barrel size. Barrelfuls of fragrant blossoms. Look at this. All set, Cassie. Just ordered my catalog. That's great, Bev. You know, and usually at this time of the year, we're all longing for beauty. I might try out the cream-colored roses this time around. Yes, yes, Cassie. Planting a rose in a container. And then the good thing is they show you how to plant the rose, their bare root rose, in a container. And the catalog is for free. So you're getting free information, and you can use the same information on how to plant anything bare root, especially if you're planting a shrub or a tree. It's basically the same procedure in a container. So you're getting free information, or if you even buy a bare root rose from someone else, it's good to have this information. Look at that. And the pictures are nice and big. And then they show you different ways that you can display your roses on the rooftops for all of you container gardeners. I love it. I like this. Cassie, I think yours is something like this, right? It's you, right? I like the layout of that catalog. Yes, it's beautiful. It's not even a catalog. It's like a book. You know, it's a rose book. It's a resource. The Abraham Darby is actually peach pink. It's a shrub rose. I think I saw the Abraham Darby. Grand Regency Romance. Timeless White. Desdemona. Desdemona. Isn't that pretty? Wow, now that's nice. Isn't that beautiful? This is fun, sharing it with you all. Create a statement wall. Look at that, a wall of roses. That's like what I wanted to create on my deck against the wall with the Eden climber, and then I added a different rose as well on it. But I loved this effect. And then they have the different pinks and all the others. Pretty pastels. Royal Connections. Encouraging a healthy garden with roses. And then it tells you how roses attract the bees. The bees are attracted. And who's that? RB, the garden nanny. How you doing? I received my catalog back in December. I think I have Eden Climbers, and my newest David Austin rose is Gertrude Jekyll. Yay! Yes, I think I want to get that one. How you doing, Renee? I think I want to get. I know that Gertrude Jekyll is a classic. Roses for a spray-free garden. Now there you go. All of us who are concerned about diseases and roses that have diseases, we can get roses, because that was also a problem that many people thought the roses are finicky and that they get black spot. Like I have some of my older roses that get black spot and they're much more finicky. That's why I went for the knockout roses, because they're easy, they're reliable, they're good for my area of the country, and they won't get all of those diseases, because I'm not going to spray my roses. I'm not a believer in doing that, and I just try to provide a healthy environment for the roses. I'm fine, Catherine. That Gertrude Jekyll was planted in the summer, and it's at the top of my arbor. Wow. Wow, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'm going to have to try that one. Roses for a spray-free garden. Tottering by Gentle. This is a different one. That's okay, but I want a big cabbagey one. I want a big fat cabbagey style rose. That's what I want. Right, so here are all of the different types. I think I want one like this one here. Yeah, my purple roses always get black spot. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I'm concerned about. Oh, I love these here with that kind of look. Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone has a good rest of the week. Yes. Oh, Coco, you're leaving. Well, we'll be finished soon. So good to have you. Thank you so much for sharing your information and your inspiration. And I hope that all goes well with you. And stay connected. We do love you being here with us. And send me some pictures too. I did put your pictures on the website. By the way, if you want to send your rose pictures of your garden last year, if you have roses in your garden, you could do that, and I will add them and swap out some of the pictures that are there already. But remember that we have that. Um, but it's so nice to have you come and join us, Coco. It's always a lot of fun. The other color that I like a lot is this one right here. The salmony color too. I do have a salmony colored rose already in my garden called Cornelia Rose. Yes, have a blessed sweet Coco. Cornelia Rose is so fragrant. So maybe I need to have a yellow rose. And they have quite a few. They have the Charles Darwin. I know the Pilgrim Rose is a classic David Austin rose. And also Golden Celebration. That's highly fragrant. And Graham Thomas. Graham Thomas is a classic David Austin rose. One of the roses that he he developed very early on. And Graham Thomas is a Rosarian an Englishman, Rosarian, and he's since, of course, passed away. But they have, he had a collection of roses, and he really helped to push roses in England, you know. He was one of the connoisseurs of roses, collectors of roses, Graham Thomas. So this is what it looks like. I think in one of these catalogs they have the picture of David Austin. Okay, this is it. Oh, here it is. So this is what David Austin looked like. He since, as I said, he passed away in 2019, I think. But that's him. And he's passed on the business to his sons. He started in 1961. And now it is a family business. He was recognized by the Queen of England. How many of you watch Monty Don, Gardener's World? It usually comes, well, I don't know if it usually comes on or begins again in January. But Monty Don and they a Gardener's World. That's it, a Gardener's World. And they have different roses and, you know, English style gardening. I love to watch that, A Gardener's World. And they have the Chelsea flower show in England each year. And there the Queen, I used to long ago, Yeah, and there, um, David Austin received an award from the Queen at the Chelsea Flower Show. And then sometimes they would name different roses and flowers um, for the Queen. Someone in the Queen's family, if somebody new has been born, they would name a flower or a rose or present a rose to the Queen to put in her rose garden, things like that. And now David Austin's son has taken over and he's running the business. So it's become a family business that's been handed down. And they have the roses in England, but then they also have a um, they have the business here in the United States as well. So they when they ship it to you, it's being shipped from the United States, right here in the United States. Yeah, so that is really it. I'm excited about this, and yes, we're gonna grow roses. And I'll let you know when I decide to order a David Austin rose. But then there are also plenty of beautiful roses in a lot of our box stores. Last year, I was able to get a couple of roses on sale, and they seem to be doing very well in the garden there. And I also received in the past the knockout rose for Mother's Day, and they do very, very well in my garden and last a long time and spread. They seem to be very happy there too. So it's good to have these fancy roses, but if you can't, that's okay. That doesn't mean that you can't dream. You can't look at the catalog and imagine, or get one that it looks close to it until you can. The whole idea is to create beauty in your garden. And so it's good to dream. It's good to envision, and then you could save up for it, and it may just appear. Who knows? But the thing is that it's something to make you happy, something to add some joy to your life. So I'm glad that you all are getting your catalogs and cherish it. I think as I said, it gives you a lot of great information. And during these cold winter days, it's something to look forward to. And you can start to collect. But as I said, the David Austin catalogs to me are like books, very cherished books and mementos, and something to look forward to looking through during these cold winter months. So that's about it. I am I'm very, very happy with all that has been going on. As I said, I have been, oh, Gardens are me. Thank you so much. Well, she's adding to it. Well, if you all give like that, I definitely have to come through and get myself a rose bush. Thank you. Thank you for the contribution. Yes, that's if you fund it, I'm gonna have to produce it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Bev. Thank you for the encouragement. Thank you for the encouragement. I really appreciate that. Um, Another company that I like that I used to order from. Now, now go get your rose. Okay, ma'am. Yes, I just gonna add another 20 to it. Was it $32? That's 10. So yes, as we go along, I'll add to it. Okay, White Farm Flower Farm is another great company, and I like how they offer different plants and flowers and so forth. The thing I like about this company, White Flower Farm, is that they also give you ideas on how to put this together. So that's another company if you're interested, White Flower Farm, if you're interested in flowers. And then here they also sell roses too, and other different types of plants. And what I love about them is that they give. But Beverly, thank you so much. You know, my heart is made glad. I am just so excited, and I will pursue because you believe in me. So thank you so much. Yes, I'm really touched by that. Look at this. I love this catalog because they give you ideas like this. Yes, I've ordered plants from them before. Yeah, I've ordered from White Flower Farm too. But I really love this catalog. And it's very informative. It gives you ideas of what plants look like. Um, so that's another catalog that you might be interested in. I didn't get mine didn't come in for this year. Or did I order it? I'm not sure if I ordered from them, but I do have that. And the other catalog I have is Select Seeds, but I don't need any more seeds. But this is another company if you're interested in seeds. They sell seeds, different types of annuals and perennials. And for you zinnia lovers, they give I love that visual of the hummingbird garden. Yes, yes, that is very nice. This is from Select Seeds, and they have all of the different types of zinnia seeds. So if you want to order some fancy colored zinnias, this is a good company also. And the last thing that I have to show you, and then I'm going to say good night to all of my wonderful, wonderful gardening friends. You make me happy. You make me happy. The other thing is that I have been in the past, I love to look at Victoria. And yes, I am kind of, I love that style. I love the cottage style. And in it, they give a lot of different ideas. And how we can start to put it together. Oh, Deborah's leaving. I'm leaving too. Oh, somebody had asked about. Good night, everyone. Night, night, Deb. Good night. Yes, thank you for joining. Someone had asked about a Hartley. Well, this is what a Hartley looks like. You remember how we had talked about it, how Garden Answer, how Laura had a Hartley, a greenhouse? And this is what a Hartley greenhouse looks like. That's what I wanted to show. And I think it was you, G Mama Grows. You were wondering about what is a Hartley. This is a Hartley. It's a fancy greenhouse. And it is from the old English style greenhouses. It's more for style and aesthetic, I think. Another place for you to go if you have space in your yard. Here's another picture of the Hartley. Let me see if I can find another picture of it. Yeah, so that's what it is. But everyone can make. Oh, it's not really clear. God, please bless me with one soon. You want a Hartley? Here's a greenhouse. Oh, and they have. It's not really that close, but well, you know what? If God can, Sonia, I'm sorry I missed you. I hope you are doing well. Yeah, Sonia's doing good. Um, for those of you who are dreaming, I love that greenhouse. Yes, um, put it in your notebook. Write the vision. Make it plain, and it will come. What was the name of that last catalog with the greenhouse? It's not a catalog. It's actually a magazine. It's the Victoria magazine. Victoria magazine. And oh, this is where I discovered David Austin. This is how I first discovered it. Is by and I saw this and it really attracted me to him. Um, and that is why I ended up ordering it. I think this is the 2019. Yeah, this was the one that caused me. I saw this. I Victoria magazine. I used to order this along with Essence and some other magazines, and I just loved the style of it. And it's like old world, and I liked that old world appeal at the time, and so I decided, well, let me just order it, and I ended up coming across David Austin, and I also learned about the Hartley. So let me see if I could get another picture of the Hartley for you. I don't really, let me see. Going to go order me one. Yeah, Victoria. Yeah, I didn't reorder for this year. I had it, but then I didn't order. I didn't continue my subscription. I think it gives you four for 4 seasons. You get like four. You get the spring, or is it 6? I'm not sure, but anyway, it's good to have. I mean, when you're just want to see something different. If you like that old world style, or if you, it's more of that kind of look versus a modern. It's not farmhouse. I'm not necessarily into the farmhouse per se, look and style, and but anyway, so that's it. I don't think I have anything else to share, but I just want to say thank you so much for coming and joining me. I'm glad that you're excited about the garden as well. And keep on dreaming. Keep on writing your dreams down. Write the vision. Make it plain so that you can run with it. And the other thing, major thing too, is to budget. And it's not that, I think sometimes when we release the fears that we have sometimes, that things open up for us. Auntie's Garden, hello. How are you, Auntie? Hello. So good to have you with us. Release the fears, and allow yourself to explore. And things will come to you. The blessings will come because you are now speaking out and sending out what you want, and you're believing for it in your heart, and it will come. It will come because you're willing to make the effort. I guess there is that law of attraction, right? And intentionality and the goodness of God. And He wants you to be blessed. So if you want that greenhouse, go for it. Believe it. Believe for it. I want my rose. Yes, I'm going to pursue my David Austin. Rose, and get it. And be blessed. Be blessed. So thank you so much. I don't have anything else to share, um, but I'm so glad that you all came to join me. How have you all been? And I know that in different parts of the country that we're looking forward to getting started in our gardens and seeds starting and so forth. Continue to, do what you can, gather things together. Oh, what I wanted to say was I went to Costco today and I saw that they already have, my apologies, my son and I got carried away outside. That's all right, Starduster. We're about to wrap up now. Happy to be here. So good to have you. Thank you so much, Bev. You're such a joy. And yes, I am going to get my rose so I can have one just like you. One of my goals is to grow David Austin's. I missed how to order the catalog. All you need to do is go to um, the David Austin website, and there it says to get your free catalog, fill out the subscription, and they will send it to you. They'll send you a free catalog. And their catalog is not like any other catalog. The texture is beautiful. It's like a book. I've been ordering them since 2019, and to me is like a keepsake, and it's chock full of inspiration and information on how to do things. So yes, get it and keep it, treasure it. I think that you will you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it. Wow, Deborah. What? What did Deborah say? Wow. It's cold and we're expecting more snow. Yes, yes, we are definitely expecting more snow. I think Saturday it's going to be coming, Friday night into Saturday, and it may even go into Sunday. So having your catalogs and your dreaming and putting things together, that's a good time to really keep yourself inspired and excited about your gardens. So praying for everyone's safety. Thank you, Starduster, too, for praying for us. We all need prayer, and stay safe, and yeah, stay inspired, stay blessed. Do like what the word says. Whatever things are good, perfect, and wonderful, think on those things. I will definitely be going to the website for the catalogs. Yes, I'm glad that we were able to share that information with you so that you could, have your own personal collection. All right. Well, I am going to thank you, Starduster, too. Yeah. Well, I don't have anything else more to share. And I am, I have to sigh. Anyway, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for being here with me. Hey, Kay. Thank you. You're welcome. Blessings, everyone. Yes, greet everybody. Everybody greet everybody. And wish everyone a wonderful, restful night. Be safe. Stay warm. Stay blessed. Stay positive. Keep on dreaming. Hold on. Yes, yes. Because you attract what you think about. And you all have just been such a blessing. And I really appreciate your presence. And we're going to have fabulous gardens. I can't wait. It's going to be exciting growing together. So thank you so much for joining me here. If you have not given me a thumbs up, if you've enjoyed this, make sure that you give a thumbs up. Yes, thumbs up. And leave a comment down below afterwards if you want to. That would be great. I'm glad you enjoyed the live. I'm glad you've been inspired. It has been fun. We've had laughs. We've had smiles. We've had warm feelings. It's just been joyful. It's good for the soul, good for the heart. Yes, let's clap. Yes. So thank you for coming to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. Uh-huh. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. You're welcome, Sonia. Thank you, Miss Catherine. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your evening, everyone. God bless. Bye.